my birthday, so we're gonna do my famous birthday cake. I'm so excited, so let's get into it with the best yellow cake with chocolate frosting. And as always, you can get the full written recipe at LindsayAnnBakes.com, and if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, be sure to tap that subscribe button to be the first to see my all new videos. These moist, rich, buttery yellow cake layers are smothered in a creamy chocolate buttercream frosting and topped with sprinkles, of course. This is what birthdays are made of. So last year for my birthday, we did my chocolate cake with chocolate frosting since I am such a chocolate lover. But this year I wanted to do my famous birthday cake. This nostalgic cake flavor is like the homemade from scratch version of the box cake mix and canned frosting that I grew up on, only like a zillion times better. The cake is so moist and soft inside with that rich, tender crumb. Everybody needs a classic yellow cake with chocolate frosting recipe in the recipe collection. This is my famous birthday cake recipe, and I hope it becomes your favorite go-to recipe too. So into a bowl, add 2½ cups of cake flour, 1 3/4 cup of white sugar, 1½ teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And just mix this together on low speed for about 20 seconds to get everything incorporated. And since we're using cake flour instead of all-purpose flour, this cake is gonna come out ultra soft and tender and fluffy. Then we add 12 tablespoons of unsalted softened butter and 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. And I like to do a combination of butter and oil because the butter gives it that super rich, buttery flavor, and the oil keeps them nice and moist. And we're just gonna mix this together until it kind of looks like wet sand. Then in a small bowl, we add 2 large eggs, 2 egg yolks to make it extra rich and yellow, a tablespoon of vanilla extract, a teaspoon of butter flavor extract, and you can get this at the grocery store by the vanilla extract, or I'll leave a link to where you can get it online. It just really amps up that classic buttery yellow cake flavor and color. Last, my secret ingredient, a cup of sour cream to make it extra rich and tender. And just whisk this all together. Then we're slowly gonna pour about 2/3 of our wet mixture into our bowl and beat on medium speed for about 1 to 2 minutes until it's nice and smooth. Then we're gonna scrape down the bottom and the sides of the bowl and add our remaining wet mixture, beating for about 30 more seconds until it's fully incorporated. Then we're gonna scrape down the bottom and the sides of the bowl one last time to make sure everything's fully combined. Then we're just gonna grease 2 8-inch round cake pans and distribute the batter between our 2 prepared pans. Then we're gonna pop these in a preheated 350-degree Fahrenheit oven for about 30 to 35 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean. Okay, so while our cakes are in the oven, we can get started on the frosting. This is one of my all-time favorite frostings. It's light and fluffy with that sweet chocolatey flavor. I promise you, you will not be able to not lick the bowl clean after you make this stuff. So just beat 1 cup of unsalted softened butter on medium-high speed until it's nice and light and creamy, about 3 to 5 minutes. Then we're gonna beat in 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Next we add 4 cups of sifted powdered sugar, 1 cup at a time, starting on low speed until it's fully incorporated. Next in goes 2 tablespoons of light corn syrup and 2 to 4 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream, and just beat this in until it's nice and smooth. And if you don't have corn syrup, you can definitely leave it out. It just gives the frosting that extra fudgy, shiny, smooth texture. Then we're gonna sift in 3/4 cups of unsweetened cocoa powder. Add in about 3 to 4 more tablespoons of heavy cream, and we're just gonna beat this all together until the frosting is nice and smooth. Scrape down the bottom and the sides in the bowl to get all that good stuff in there. Oh my gosh, look at this stuff, you guys. I get way too excited when I make chocolate buttercream. It's literally one of my favorite things ever. All right, I'm gonna go get our cakes out of the oven, and once they're nice and cool, we can stack, assemble, and put it all together. Look at how perfect our 2 beautiful yellow cake layers came out. All right, now that our cakes are fully cooled, we're gonna layer them. So just take your first layer and pile on some buttercream, spreading it evenly over the top. Then we're gonna take our second layer and place it right on top with the bottom side facing up so we get that nice flat top. And just spread the rest of the frosting right on top of the cake, smoothing it out and working your way down the sides of the cake. And just go around with the edge of your spatula, making sure the sides are nice and smooth. And at this point, I just like to go in with a little offset spatula and create a little swirl right on top of the cake. So this is where the turntable comes in handy, and I'll leave a link to where I got mine online if you guys want to get one too. Now we're just going to transfer this to our serving dish. And here comes the fun part, we get to add the sprinkles. Okay, now you can go nuts and decorate this however you like. I like to keep it simple and classic with the smooth sides, the little swirl on top, and the pop of festive colors from the sprinkles. But decorate it however you like. If you guys give it a try, be sure to tag me in a picture on social media at LindsayAnn Bakes. I'd love to see your recreations. So I'm just doing a really fun combination of sprinkles today. I'm even adding some edible gold stars on top to finish it off. You guys, look how pretty it turned out. No matter how you decorate it, everybody's going to love this traditional cake combo. I cannot wait to slice this up. You guys, look how soft and tender those cake layers are. And that luscious fudgy frosting just totally ties everything together. So there you have the best yellow cake with chocolate frosting. Head on over to LindsayAnnBakes.com for the full written recipe and tons more that I know you're gonna love, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!